Is the picture right now really that bad?
Well, I just spent the last few days in Washington for the annual meetings of the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank. And there are people literally starting to talk about the risk of World War III, literally, because we are in a geopolitical depression. One of the many mega threats in the book is one that we have now a confrontation between US and the West on one side, and a number of revisionist powers. It's not just Russia, it's China, it's Iran, North Korea, and even Pakistan, in effect, is an ally. They're essentially challenging the economic, social, and geopolitical order that the US and Europe and the West created after World War II. We have a Cold War, and there's a chapter of the book about the new Cold War, but the risk right now that this Cold War eventually ends up into a hot war. There's already a hot war in Russia and Ukraine. This conflict can escalate and get NATO, the US, and allies involved. It's a risk. Russia is seriously threatening using tactical nuclear weapons. The negotiations between the US and Iran on the nuclear deal are not going anywhere. And Israel is saying if they're going to become nuclear and they're one step away from it, we're going to attack them. We'll have another major shock. And look what's happening between US and China on the South and East China Sea and Taiwan and so on. We are also, unfortunately, on a collision course with China. So right now is a Cold War. It's getting colder, and the economic consequences are severe. Deglobalization, decoupling, fragmentation of the global economy, deglobalization, balkanization of global supply chains, trade in goods, in services, in movement of labor, capital, technology, data, information is going to be split. We're a divided world, and there's going to be a world in which there will be more inflation, less economic growth, because instead of producing the most efficient parts of the world, we're now talking about friendshoring, about secure trade rather than free trade.